Welcome back to Lin's Spotlight Daily, your daily scoop of entertainment buzz. Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet turn up the heat courtside, and no, this wasn't a rom-com scene. If you've ever wondered what it looks like when Hollywood's cool boy and beauty mogul royalty decide to turn date night into a public spectacle, look no further than the Knicks game this Monday. Yes, folks, Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet were spotted getting cozy courtside at Madison Square Garden, and when we say cozy, we mean the kind of cuddles that had the camera crew blushing and sports fans momentarily forgetting there was a basketball game happening. Let's set the scene. It's May 12th, Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. The New York Knicks are squaring off against the Boston Celtics in what promises to be a thrilling matchup. But while the crowd was cheering for slam dunks and three-pointers, some fans were more intrigued by the real show happening a few feet away. And no, it wasn't Jalen Bronson's scoring run. It was the PDA parade starring Kylie and Timmy. From runway to runway seats, Kylie, who usually dominates the fashion game on red carpets, chose a more cool girl at the game vibe, while Timothée stuck to his signature laid-back charm, probably in a designer hoodie worth more than my rent. Sitting alongside Kylie's sister Kendall, yes, this was a sibling-sanctioned outing, the couple looked genuinely happy. Laughing, whispering, hand-holding, and leaning into each other like they were in their own world, which, to be fair, they kind of are. They reminded us all that sometimes the most unexpected couples give the most unexpected spark. For the skeptics who thought their romance was just a temporary blip in the Hollywood dating universe, the kind where schedules don't align and text messages get ghosted, this sighting was a clear we're still going strong, and honestly, good for them. They've been dodging breakup rumors, speculation about different lifestyles, and the classic "is this PR" accusations since day one. But if this was PR, someone give their publicist an Emmy already. The PDA that launched 1,000 tweets. Of course, the internet did what it does best, exploded. Within minutes, X, formerly known as Twitter, users were split into two camps. The OMG, they're so cute together, stands and the wait, when did this even start, crew. For those who missed the timeline, rumors of Kylie and Timmy dating began floating around in early 2023, with sporadic sightings and red carpet confirmation whispers. Remember the Beyoncé concert? But despite their high profiles, they've managed to keep things relatively private, until now. This Knicks game appearance felt like their unofficial "we're a couple and don't care who knows it" moment. And sure, it might not seem revolutionary in a world where celebrities post entire love declarations on Instagram, but for two people notoriously protective of their personal lives, it was a pretty big deal. A tale of two vibes. What's perhaps most interesting about this pairing, aside from the wait, how did they end up together, curiosity, is how different their public personas are. Kylie is a full-blown business mogul, reality TV royalty, and queen of curated Instagram aesthetics. Timothée is the indie darling who made awkward hair and emotional depth cool again. In theory, they belong in two totally different teen movies. She's the popular girl running her own cosmetics empire. He's the artsy transfer student writing poetry under a tree. And yet, here we are, watching them smooch on the Jumbotron like it's 2005 and someone just played Beyoncé's Crazy in Love. What about those solo game nights? The timing of their appearance also raised a few eyebrows. Timmy has been spotted at a few recent Knicks games flying solo. No Kylie, no Kendall, not even a +1 pizza slice. Some fans took this to mean trouble in paradise. Others assumed he was just really into basketball. Yes, Timothée can enjoy sports like the rest of us mere mortals. But this latest outing seems to shut down any talk of distance or drifting. If anything, it suggests the opposite. They're aligned, they're comfortable, and they're in that sweet spot of a relationship where showing up at a public sports event together is a form of soft launching phase 2. Now, we have to take a moment to appreciate Kendall Jenner, who, by all accounts, handled third-wheeling duties like a seasoned pro. Whether she was there for the basketball or moral support, or both, she deserves a shout-out for keeping it classy while her sister and Timmy got all snuggly within 3 inches of her personal space. If that isn't sisterly dedication, I don't know what is. There were no eye rolls or awkward glances, just vibes. If anything, it felt like a casual family hangout, if your family includes A-list celebrities with flawless skin and personal stylists. Relationship goals or just a fun night out. Of course, we couldn't pretend to know what's really going on behind those paparazzi shots. Maybe they're madly in love. Maybe it was just a fun night out. Maybe Kylie really likes basketball now. Or maybe Timothée is just really into impressing the Jenner Kardashian clan. Whatever the case, the chemistry was real, the cuddles were on display, and for a brief moment, the most exciting thing on that court wasn't the Knicks' lead, it was two celebrities looking adorably smitten. Let them be cute. In an age where celebrity relationships are dissected more than actual news, it's refreshing to see a couple just enjoy each other. No dramatic announcements. No forced Instagram lives. Just two people having fun, eating popcorn, and cuddling at a game. So whether you're a ride or die Kylie fan, a Timmy devotee, or just someone who enjoys a little romance with your sports, this courtside date night delivered. And if this is what their public outings look like, we can't wait to see what happens if they ever sit front row at Fashion Week together. Someone hand me the popcorn. And maybe a tissue, because love is alive, y'all. Whether you're eating instant noodles while watching NBA highlights or scrolling through social media at midnight, that image of Kylie Jenner and Timothée Chalamet sharing a soft smile is enough to melt your heart a little. In a showbiz world full of drama, facades, and endless scandals, that simple moment, a caring glance, a quiet laugh, feels refreshingly genuine. Maybe tomorrow they'll go back to their busy schedules, attending award shows and shooting films. But for one night at Madison Square Garden, they were just two people in love, no directors, no scripts, and no color grading needed. And for the rest of us, the accidental audience of an unscripted romance, all we can do is sigh and say, wish someone would look at me the way Timothée looks at Kylie. And just like that, an NBA night ends not only with buzzer beaters, but also with a love story as sweet as cotton candy. Who's your current favorite Hollywood star? Drop it in the comments, we love hearing from you. This is Lynn's Spotlight Daily, and we'll see you in the next Spotlight.